I got tired of all the negative crap in the news, so I made my own news. Check it out. Hello everybody and welcome to the OC Lunch Break, brought to you by the OC Lawn Wednesdays in Orange County, the best lawn care service in Orange County that you can get. Today we're going to be going over some of the local events going on in Orange County, local news, and alternatives to wasting your time with national news. In today's YouTube videos and podcasts, we will also be covering the top 3 donut shops in Fullerton that you need to try right now. That means if you're watching this on Instagram, go ahead and click that bio link and check the full episode out at YouTube. And subscribe if you like it. If you don't, I don't know, subscribe anyway. Why not? So that's how you're going to get to those full episodes, the donut episodes. And with that, we're going to go ahead and move right on to the local news and events. Local news and events. Today we have International Sushi Day. And RA Sushi Bar Restaurant is having a buy one, get one off special. You can visit them at 2401 Park Avenue, Tustin, California, 92782. I'd recommend getting a Rainbow Roll. They're delicious. Go over there and check them out for International Sushi Day. Second on our list, we have the 6th annual charity golf tournament benefiting the Laura House, which helps people who are suffering from domestic violence. It's a very great cause. If you can go out there and show your support, greatly appreciated. You can visit them, and you're going to find out that I'm not good at pronouncing names right now, as you will learn later on in the series. Aliso Viejo Country Club. You can visit them at 33 Santa Barbara Drive, Aliso Viejo, California, 92652. And finally on our list, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Arizona Diamondbacks at the Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Now, I know nothing about sports, so I always predict who will win based on whose mascot would win in a fight. It looks like we have the Angels versus the Diamondbacks here, so I'm thinking Angels from the Bible, pretty intense. Diamondbacks, I think it's a type of snake. I guess that could be like a Satan reference, who knows? But I'm going to have to go ahead and give the edge to the Angels. Angels typically beat everything, right? They're super overpowered. So we're going to go ahead and say Angels are going to win. Yep. Let me know if I'm right or wrong in the comments below. And that is it for local events and news. Now we'll move right on to national news. National news today. Let's see. Laura Bush is complaining that separating families at the border is cruel and immoral. She wrote about it. Kathy Griffin unleashed a really rude, profane statement about our First Lady for no apparent reason. And food stamp enrollment has fallen to an 8-year low as our government clamps down on fraud and the economy has improved. You know what all these stories have in common? They have absolutely no actual impact on your life, and you knowing them or not knowing them doesn't change anything, so it's a complete waste of your time. Instead, might I recommend reading Aesop's Fables. It's got a lot of great wisdom from our Western ancient ancestors that has applicable advice you could apply to today. And so that's it. It's the OC lunch break. Now we're going to move on to the best donut shops in Fullerton. So make sure that you click the YouTube link if you're watching this on Instagram, and we'll get right on into it if you're on YouTube right now. So here we are with donut shops in Fullerton. The first one, the way I like to rank these things is we basically are going to go with like a more expensive option, a mid-tier range, and then a more budget option for you. All of them are great. I recommend all of them. It's just, what you're in the mood for, what your budget is, what you're looking to do, and that's how I'd recommend making your choice. So the first one on our list today is the amazing, the incredible Zombee Donuts. Zombee Donuts is at 802 East Chapman Avenue, Fullerton, California, 92831. And oh my gosh, these are amazing donuts. They're very high quality, and they have an amazing theme. A lot of these donuts are themed after like scary monsters, vampires, Cookie Monster, things like that. Perfect place to take kids, and very great quality. They're good donuts, and I personally recommend, it's going to sound a little weird, the Maple Bacon Bar. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, bacon, donuts, what? It sounds weird, but if you've ever had candied bacon, it's basically like that in donut form. It's a fantastic product. So yeah, recommend going over there to Zombee Donuts and checking them out. Second on the list, is the locally owned, family-run Christy's Donuts. Christy's Donuts is at 326 North Euclid Street, Fullerton, California, 92832. And they have a fantastic mid-range tier of donuts. They're very high quality, they're family-run, they're locally owned, which is near and dear to my heart because the OC Lawn Wizards is as well. We love local businesses. My personal favorite there is the cinnamon roll. I love cinnamon rolls, that's my thing, and they make a pretty darn good one, so I'd go there and check it out. And last on our list, we have B&B Donuts. B&B Donuts is a very affordable donut restaurant and has the added benefit of being open 24/7. That's right, so at any time during the day, you know, like we all do, wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning and need a donut. So common. And now you can have them at B&B Donuts. You can find them at 925 Harvard Boulevard, Fullerton, California, 92832. And I highly recommend the sourdough glazed donut. It's a classic, it's simple, goes great good with coffee, and just a great all-around donut to get. And that's our 3 donut shops in Fullerton that you have to try right now. And finally, before we end this podcast, we'll end with a segment that will be an ongoing segment known as Endlessly Better Things to Do Than Wave a Sign. We all know that putting a piece of paper on a stick and wiggling it is absolutely useless. It has no impact whatsoever, and it never will. But it does seem to be SoCal's #1 growing hobby. So instead, I'd like to offer you better things to do with your time. Might I recommend, say, instead of using 4.5 hours to wave a sign and accomplish nothing, you could listen to the audiobook Notes from the Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Best known for authoring Crime and Punishment, this book details an eerily predictive read about the psychology and lifestyle of many people today, and might just give you some introspection yourself. Highly recommend doing that with your time rather than waving a sign. And that is it. So there you have it, Orange County, the local news and events, the national news, 3 best donut restaurants in Fullerton, and something better to do than wave a piece of paper on a stick and accomplish nothing. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you subscribe for the OC lunch breaks. But wait, before you go, you might be wondering, where are those clickbait ads that news sites have?
Screw clickbait news ads. What you need is local lawn care. The OC Lawn Wizards offers lawn care you can trust because we have you pay when the job is done, not before. We have no long-term contracts, and of course, you can try us risk-free with our 200% happiness guarantee. So book now at oclawnwizards.com. Just book, confirm, and relax.